Alright, so the M4A1S Solitude is going to be removed from the Armory soon. It says 4 days right now. It also said 4 days yesterday when I was playing, but I was playing later at night, so maybe in a few hours this will refresh to 3 days, and by the time this is uploaded, it'll be 3 days away. And I've seen a lot of people wondering, are we going to get a new item in the Armory to replace it? So I'm going to be talking about that, and I'm also going to be redeeming my last ever M4A1S Solitude, which is also my second ever, and hopefully this one goes a little bit better than the first. First wasn't terrible, could have been worse for sure, but I'm hoping for a minware or factory new pull. So first, I do think we're going to get a new limited edition item. This is something that they did 3 times now. I don't know if they did any more, but I know of 3. They had the heat treated, and they had the XM Solitude, and then this. So I do think they will add another limited edition item similar to what they've been doing, but I don't know if it's going to happen as soon as this one is removed. That's what I want to talk about here, because if we take a look at when the XM Solitude was removed from the Armory, it left the Armory on July 14th. At least according to AI and according to the Steam community market, but just to verify, I looked up a YouTube video, and shout out this guy for showing the XM a few days before it was removed, and this video was uploaded on July 11th, so yep, that aligns with what AI is saying. So yeah, shout out this guy for verifying that for me. I'll leave a like. And if we take a look at when the M4 Solitude was added to the Armory, it was added on August 14th. So exactly a month after the XM was removed. So according to that, we did not immediately get a new item in the Armory. There was a month waiting period where there was no limited edition item, and Sparkles can verify that for me. He posted this video on August 15th, one day after the update. Appreciate the verification. So I think it's possible that maybe we see the same thing again. Maybe we get a month where there is no limited edition item in the Armory, and maybe the Armory ends up looking like, you know, just 4 down here, these 4 charm sets on the top, and then these 3 obviously stay the same. That could be what the Armory looks like for the next month or so. Or maybe Valve surprises us, maybe they have something lined up already, ready to go, and maybe they drop it as soon as this one is removed. I mean, it would help with sentiment. You know, the last few updates have not been the greatest, at least in terms of initial impact. You know, who knows about long term. But people have been a little bit pissed with the updates, so maybe they do something to kind of make up for it, and maybe they drop something immediately. Which I kind of hope is not the case, because I don't have any stars lined up for that, although maybe I'll want to get like 25 or so, just in case they drop something new so I can open it first day. But I still think my guess is we're probably going to get like a month or so without a limited edition item. I think that's what I'm going with. Alright, and now I have enough stars to redeem a Solitude, and this may be a terrible idea. Looking at CSROI, this thing actually has fallen below the Elemental Craft Sticker. This is kind of taken off. It's back to 150% ROI. But the Solitude has been in first for a while, I think a few weeks. And it has 148.8% ROI, but we only have a 35.15% chance to profit, which is definitely a little risky, especially since we only have 1 chance at this. You know, if it was stickers, I would be opening 25 of them, so there's a much better chance that I hit something lucky. With the Solitude, we're taking on more risk. But the max wins that we can hit are pretty massive, especially if we can get some good patterns. I don't think these are accounting for the best patterns. These are probably just like the base price. So what we are really hoping for here is a good pattern or great pattern in factory new or minimal wear. The last time I opened a Solitude, which was my first time, I got this, and this was actually, you know, in hindsight, a pretty decent pull, considering, you know, I could have gotten much worse. I do wish it was better float, but I mean, it's not even terrible float field tested, and this pattern is pretty good. I looked it up, and I believe it is a tier 3 pattern. So, you know, it's on the list for some of the best patterns that you can get for this color, which I actually like. I like the blue color. It matches the rest of the gun better than every other color, I think. So, I mean, yeah, we got a pretty good pull first time. It is field tested, though. And this is a pretty big spend. I mean, it's $10 worth of stars. So, for that reason, I'm going to be using the Chinese method of consoling it. No more stalling. I guess it's time to figure out what we got. I don't know if I have to clear anything. I am gonna clear. If I need to edit that out, I will. Go from the top down. Man, this is kind of getting my nerves up. This is some crazy tech here. Now this is a gun, so I think it's gonna be way down here. We'll just go until we see the top of the gun. There's the text. And we're just gonna remind ourselves what we want. We want the M4A1S Solitude, Tier 1 pattern, factory new. Alright, time to drag it down until we see the gun. We're getting close. Oh, there it is. I think I saw some green on there, but I could be tweaking. That might be blue. No, that looks green to me. Alright, we gotta go down. I am on the worst resolution, so I'm not gonna be like, you know, really trying to figure out what it is when I can barely see it. Like, it just looks like pixels to me, but that's, yeah, I think a different color than what I had. Okay. Is that the pattern or is that where? It's really tough to tell. So let's just cut to the chase. Oh, cloud pattern. It's field tested though. It's field tested. It has to be. I don't even know if these ones are like actually going for overpay or not. I got a cloud one. Like, we kind of wanted a sun, and that's that might even be well worn. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, I mean, it's field tested. That is definitely a loss. Yeah, we did not make our money back with that. That's unfortunate. It is kind of a cool pattern though. I mean, full cloud silencer. At least on play side. Okay. I mean, again, it could have been worse. I guess I won't complain too much. It could have been much worse. And looking at the guide, I guess this is not a full white cloud because there is a bit of, you know, sun down here, some color. My pattern actually looks like this. I think, no, this one actually is my pattern right here, 696. So it is just a white cloud pattern. And looking it up on CS Float, I mean, that's basically going for a little bit more than cash price because that's like going for the Steam price. But there are only a few listed for that price. After that, you know, people are listing it for more expensive, so who knows, maybe they end up being worth a little bit of overpay. But yeah, here's my pattern for the first one I pulled, 619. It's a tier 3 for the dark blue mountains and orange sun. And this one only has one going for around the $3 base price. The rest of them are listed for about, you know, 2x overpay or more. And mine is actually a better flow than all of these, so, you know, my first pull was obviously much better. But anyways, yeah, guess that does it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, subscribing, leaving a comment. It helps to support my channel. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one.